today we have a special guest with us. We have
Momo.
Mama. Well, it's my mama, his mama. So her birthday is coming up, and we just wanted to do a little video to celebrate with her. She spent the weekend with us and hung out with us for a little bit, and so we're just gonna ask 21 questions, kind of not a Q&A, but something like that, and just get to know me and her and Tepis. So if you haven't already, go ahead and like, subscribe, and stay tuned. We're going to go ahead and get into these questions. All right, y'all. So again, we're just going to be doing 21 questions, and I know you don't know what the questions are, but
Okay.
I mean, you know me, so it's, easy stuff. So the first question is, when I was little, what did you think I would be when I grew up?
Wrong.
Well, I hope so.
But this is usually like a movie star. A star.
A star. A star. I tell people all the time I'm a star, and I don't know if they believe me or not, but I am a star. All right, next question is, do you think I have more of your good qualities or bad?
Good.
Good. I agree. I agree. I have good qualities of yours. What good qualities of yours do you think that I have? Like, what qualities of yours do you see?
Well, your inquisitive attitudes, but at the same time, you are really put it as a big A.
What? What'd she say? I wish I had stairs in this place. Okay, what did you mean?
Like you have a lot more attitude than I do.
Oh.
And
yeah.
And well, it's better. I've always wanted to be more than I am, or better than I am, or more inquisitive than I am. So it's okay.
Yeah, I agree with that. I see exactly what you mean now that you put it like that. I do. I'm a little more assertive. It's not I have more attitude. I'm just a little more assertive. That's the word.
Okay.
You're passive and I'm assertive. That's the words that she was looking for. Not attitude.
Okay.
All right. Next question. What's the funniest thing that I said or did as a kid? I think she thinks I'm joking. She's laughing about every question.
Well, some of the first words that you started saying, like you see somebody smoking, and you were like, "You're smoking." Can I smoke?
Can I poke?
Lord knows we have to change that one.
Well, I mean, people shouldn't be smoking around me. I wouldn't have had to ask. Next question is, when was the first time you heard me cuss?
First time I heard you cuss, probably when you were grown. 'Cause you didn't cuss growing up as a kid.
Right, I did. You just didn't hear it. So.
Oh, okay.
But we'll go with your story. I didn't cuss as a kid. Who was the first person you told when you were pregnant with me?
Probably your daddy.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Boy, your daddy wasn't born. Well, yeah. Let's see.
Her dad.
Yeah, my daddy.
And my mom.
Okay, so the next question is, what would you have named me if I was a boy? I think I know.
It would have been Andrew.
Oh, really? Andrew?
Andrew and Andre.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Joey.
No, that was the nickname. That's what your brother named you.
Oh.
He thought you were going to be we thought you were going to be a boy.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be Joey.
Joey was the nickname.
Okay, so Andrew or Andre. Okay, so you were stuck on like the and type of names, huh? Alright.
It was like all these kids and
all them others and the star. Y'all heard her. All them and Andrea. All right, so let's see. Did I look more like you or my dad as a baby, as a child?
Well, actually, you look more like your dad, but you favorite your older sister more. You look just like her.
Which older sister?
Tisha.
Okay, my older sister. Okay. Okay, yeah, I would say I look more like my daddy too. I was just looking at that picture really the other day, and I was just saying how much I look more like him. Yeah. Okay. How did you choose my middle name? Well, names. I have 2 middle names. And I love having 2 middle names. Sometimes people think that that's weird, but nah, she told y'all I was a star already, so of course I have 2 middle names. But how did you choose my middle names?
Okay, Michelle was one that my oldest brother wanted to name one of our children, and it was more of a flower, Michelle Flower. And then Latrice is really from a girl that we worked together, and she was just one of those spunky type people, and I just really thought, okay, this is it. When I found out it's gonna be a girl instead of a boy.
Oh, okay. I never knew where those names came from, but that's interesting what you said about Latrice, because I always tell people Andrea's pretty calm, Michelle, but Latrice, when it gets to Latrice is very, that's the attitude there. So, yeah, Latrice, that makes sense. All right, cool. What were my first words?
Your first words were, I think they were regular mommy, daddy.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Money. No.
No, we were saying that where. But yeah, more or less. Just
Mama, dada. Yeah. Okay. What made me cry the most when I was little? Now, I have an answer, but let's see what you say.
Well, what made you cry the most was your sister and brother.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Bothering you.
Them other kids are yours. That's exactly what I was going to say. Them others.
Yeah, because you really didn't cry a lot. But yeah, they would
agitate. Steal. What made me laugh the most when I was little?
You know, it didn't take a whole lot to make you laugh. You just a real joyful child, and you know it didn't take a lot to make you laugh. You know, but your dad dancing and you dancing with him and stuff. I mean, that made me laugh a lot. But you know, but yeah, you were a joyful child.
Yeah, I would think I would laugh at almost anything. Even now, I giggle and laugh at almost anything, you know. But do y'all see the shirt? Thou shalt not try me, okay? So I'll laugh and everything, but don't try me. Try Jesus, okay? Next question is, can I read? Oh yeah. Did you ever lose me in a store, like a supermarket or anything? I mean, of course I was obviously found, but did you ever like lose me for a second or anything like that?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, not at all.
You really ain't the type to, yeah. I can't see
No, I would make sure if you weren't with me, I would know who you were with and make sure that they were responsible.
Yeah, amen to that. Now, I don't know if you know this or not, but when one of my sisters would take me places, she definitely could have lost me a few times.
Are you talking about Tisha?
Yeah. I go somewhere with Tisha. You know what? Target. That's still her favorite store. I would go to Target with Tisha when I was a kid, and I'll say, Tisha, can I go to the little girls department? And she'll be like, I don't care. And she would just let me go. I mean, I would stay in that area. I was a responsible kid. I was pretty aware and everything, but she would just let me go, and then, she knew where to find me whenever, It was different back then, though. You could kind of do that. You can't let kids out your sight these days at all.
Right.
But back then it was a little different. So I'm sure she didn't mean. Was she trying to lose me? She probably like, damn, you still over here? Okay.
I think she was kind of letting you have the
Some
freedom, but
independence,
at the same
yeah.
time, it wouldn't have been the way I would have done it.
Yeah, but I was alright. I lived. I'm still alive.
Thank God.
Alright, the next question is, what songs did I listen to on repeat? Like that you could remember when I was little?
To start out with was Whitney Houston. What's the song she sang? I Will Always Love You. Yeah, during that movie, and you would always get in front of TV and whatever and have a little brush or something in your hand and try to sing just like her. It was really remarkable. I had gotten her video, but of course, years gone.
Yeah.
But that, and then Aaliyah, you really liked a lot of her music. So you done a lot of different people, but they were more memorable with Whitney and Aaliyah.
Okay. I believe that. Those are some good singers there that I really like. Let's see. Next question is, how long were you in labor with me?
Actually, I wasn't in labor. It started, that Friday, because when we got home, there was these two big Doberman dogs that was on our back porch. We had a closed-in back porch, but it was in the backyard. And that scared me, and I called the police. Should I say something? I called the police. They came out. There's nothing they could do. I said, well, wait a minute. Y'all got to get this African because, when they see glass, they used to coming through. So, of course, I kept the blinds closed, but I still knew they were out there because they were moving around. So, anyhow, when they left, somebody else came up there. They were looking for those dogs because, they'd gotten out earlier. So, anyhow, after that, I did kind of lay down a little rest, but the next day was Saturday, and I got up and started getting dressed. My water broke, and so of course LT wasn't there, and of course my dad wasn't.
He was at work. He wasn't just not there. My daddy was there.
Then I called your Aunt Hazel, and she came and took me to the hospital. Now I was okay, but she did do a little speeding, so I had to make sure they knew. Okay, hey.
Y'all got a ticket? Y'all got stopped?
We got stopped, but after I made sure that he saw, okay, he did. He led us to the hospital.
Oh, really? I had a police escort, y'all.
Yeah.
Police
Soon
escort
after
from birth.
it didn't take long. I think it was about 30 minutes.
Before you had it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it wouldn't allow no long labor.
I was just telling Ari that about my babies because I wasn't in labor a long time with them. They both were, they're pretty quick in the morning time. I didn't have to be in labor in a long time.
No.
Okay. All right. What song reminds you of me? Like, if you could pick a song to, that embodies me or makes you think of me, what song would it be?
I don't really know of a certain song, or at least I can't think of it right now, but I'm sure.
Pride and Joy don't ring no bells to you?
Well, Pride and Joy was that you were our, that's what me and LT would say, to us about you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought you meant what? Okay.
Either way you want to take it, a song that would remind you of me.
Pride and Joy. And that was Marvin Gaye, of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I am Pride and Joy. All right. Next question is, what's the best gift that I've ever given you?
The best gift you've ever given me was Travis.
I know you were gonna say that.
Then Trey.
I just knew you were gonna say them. He's the best gift I gave you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, there was a question that was like, who is your favorite child? But I felt like that was a pretty ridiculous and silly question, so I'm not gonna ask that. I'm gonna modify it. At what point did you realize I was your favorite? Cut out the middleman. When did you realize? Was it in the womb? Was it after giving birth and seeing me the first time? Was it once I started to walk and talk and you were like, oh my gosh, she's so much better than the first three?
Well, I'm not going to downplay my other children. I'm not. But you were extraordinary. Simply because, I mean, you really were more, not self-sufficient, you just more alert, more on pace, above average.
Above average. No, that's right.
Especially with the eating. I think the first few months you were eating ribs, the whole thing, and then
First few months of my life?
First
like before I was one? I was eating
ribs. Yeah, before you were one. Yeah, I got a picture of that one.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And then a lot of times with the potty training, you were above average. As a matter of fact, you were late in starting to walk, which all my girls were. But we went to Las Vegas, and you took your first step while we were in Las Vegas. We didn't get to see Diana Ross, but we were there in the vicinity.
Okay.
But, and then when we came back, I started handing out diapers because you no longer even needed that. And you were a good traveling baby because I didn't have to worry about stopping to go to the restroom, stopping to go to the restroom, stopping to do this and that. And you just real content with a lot of distant traveling. And you know, we appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
We enjoyed that.
As an adult, when I do road trips or stuff like that, I don't have to stop a lot. I don't know. What do they call it? A nurse's bladder? Is that what they say? Like, nurses have strong bladders because they don't get to just go all the time, so they can, but I don't know what it is, but I am very good with just riding for a distance and not having to do too much, you know. Okay, first steps in Vegas. The more you talk, I'm really a star. Like, you know, it's just so there.
Okay, we extend Diana and put you here.
All right. What's your all-time favorite picture of me?
Probably in the red and white.
The baby picture.
Mhm. And I really liked having those pictures, which
I have that one somewhere. Yeah, I have it. Okay. I like that picture too. Was I a fast or a slow learner? That's silly. I was obviously a fast learner.
Yeah, you were above.
Yeah, I was gifted and talented. I was always an accelerated reader. I can remember being in like 3rd grade, but reading on 6th grade level, or you know.
Yeah, you were all good.
Yeah. I mean,
and we'll have to say, I mean, you had home learning, but then you also started with your first teacher.
Yes.
Your Aunt Clem.
Mm-hmm.
And she made sure you had the fundamentals.
She did. I remember Aunt Clem's school, and I enjoyed Aunt Clem's school. She taught us a lot of, we did learning, we did some home ec. I can remember her teaching us to do our boiled eggs. We made boiled eggs, and then we sprinkled the salt and pepper on this little thing in there. But yeah, Aunt but I was already advanced because of Eclair School. And what was the show I would watch? Professor Iris or something like that. Yeah. Okay. What age of mine do you feel was like the worst to experience? Like at what age?
What age of you did you experience?
Like, do you feel like was like, you know, sometimes as teenager years it's hard to handle, or you know, what age was difficult of mine?
That was after you got grown.
After I was grown, it was hard to deal with me.
Yeah, I mean, the whole while you were at home, you were okay. I didn't have you didn't have a toddler's tantrum. You know, I mean, yeah, there may have been time I tell you to do something, you know, you pouted a little bit, but it wasn't like they call the toddler twos.
Terrible twos.
Terrible twos.
I wasn't no baby kid, nothing like that.
No.
Okay. What was almost my name? Like
almost. Shaniqua.
You know what? I really like Shaniqua. I really like that name, and I try to imagine sometimes, like, what if you had named me Shaniqua? You know, like, would I have taken on the name?
I think so. I think that when I look at different TV shows and different ones, Shaniqua, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I do like.
Dog the bullet.
Yeah, I do like the name. Like, you know, hearing it, I like the name. I know some people think it's whatever, but I like the name. But I do feel Andrea is more appropriate for me and my personality. You know. Again, you know, Latrice is in there, so that's you know. But okay, Shaniqua, I like that. What is your favorite memory of me?
Well, I could start with your birth. I mean, you know, like I said, I wasn't in no hard labor. You know, not even a long labor. But you know, just being a little chunky baby. You were my biggest baby, 9'7", and you know, Dr. Bussard was delivering you, although he did kind of
break my clavicle. Say it.
Had a little mishap, but
they broke my bones.
He made sure that you were put back together right.
I don't know. Some still don't feel quite right. Some still a little off. I think Seton owe us some money.
We can go sue Dr. Bussard.
I'm gonna sue the doctor. I like him, but Seton might owe us a little money. Okay, what else do we have here? Do you feel like I'm more of a lover or a fighter?
Well, lover.
Okay.
A lover, but I feel like I want you to be able to fight against anything that comes your way, and that can be a lover, but know when to fight. As what's his name, Kenny Rogers said, know when to hold them.
You know when to walk away.
Yeah, I know when to run. But no, I feel like, you know, you're lovable and you know when you need to fight.
Yeah, I agree.
Who you need to fight.
Yeah, I agree. I've never just been no fighting for nothing. Yeah, I've never been no bully. I'm actually the kid that would go sit by or talk to and befriend whoever was being bullied. Like, I'm that kid. If I feel like somebody's being picked on or nobody wants to be their friend or something, I'll go be their friend, and I'll go and, you know, because I wasn't just a super popular kid, but it was, I don't know, semi-popular. I don't know how I could explain it. I had some kind of influence on people to where, you know, I can say, yeah, let's be this person's friend, and, you know, that type of thing. But okay. All right, well, that's really all of our questions here. I have another one. when I was pregnant, did you want me to have a boy or a girl?
I just want you to have a healthy, happy baby. Yes.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, he and Trey were both happy and healthy babies. And, they was a little small, but they were still healthy. Tevis was 6'1", Trey was 7 pounds exact. But they were both healthy and happy babies, so I always thank God for that. And then also, it didn't ask me this question, but one of the best gifts that you gave me, I really like this necklace that you got me for Christmas. And it says, a piece of my heart has wings, you know, in memory and in honor of Trey. And I really like that necklace. That's really something that I love, one of my favorite gifts. But that's all of our questions, though, so we made it through. At the end of the day, I think we summed up that I'm a star, I'm your favorite, I'm a good child.
Well, I like the idea that you did take on old soul of music, and that simply because, you know, yeah, your dad was really into music. I mean, anything that was coming that way, you know, he knew music. He knew music quite well, and he danced. He was definitely twinkle toes, and he made sure everybody around him knew.
Mm-hmm.
So I see that in you with your dancing, with your singing, you know, different stuff. And although somebody thinks that he didn't know too well how to sing, but he really was a good singer.
Who thinks that?
Well, I don't want to name names.
Who said my daddy couldn't sing?
They didn't know he could.
Oh, okay. Well, now you know.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he definitely could. He was a good singer, good dancer, and yeah, he really instilled that love of music in me. I love older music, oldies and Motown and all of that. You know, I would enjoy just riding with him and listening to oldies with him. I like to make him CDs with songs that, you know, he may have forgot about from back then, and now I'm discovering it. And so blues, Johnny Taylor, Bobby Bland, just all of that. I love that about me as well. But I definitely got that from him. And let's see, Tevis, what do you want to say about Mama?
That I love her.
That you love her? Well, she's there. She's right there.
I love you too.
That like when she spends the night at my house.
Like when she spends the night? Yeah. One thing that Tevis and his mama are like this, and he can call her, well, she calls and texts every day, ask him how was school, ask him how he was and stuff, but they talk on the phone. He call in the middle of the night because he wants to, because he just wants to talk, or he wants to say something, or they do spelling tests together over the phone. And last week when he was doing the spelling test, he told me, he was like, I'm tricking her. I'm doing all the easy words. Like, I'm doing all the easy words right now.
Yeah, you tricked me.
I called her because I miss her and I always want to talk to her every day. That's my favorite thing to do.
That's your favorite thing to do. Talk to
Only
her.
in the middle of the night. And day.
I agree. All right, well, I think we're done here, y'all. This was our 21 questions Q&A, mom tag, whatever you want to call it. But thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Wish my mama a happy birthday. If you see this, in the comments, whatever, wish her a happy birthday. She is a Pisces. Something interesting. I'm a Virgo and she's a Pisces. And if you know anything about like zodiac signs or whatnot, those are the opposites of each other. Virgo and Pisces are opposite, and I think it's so funny because, me and Christy are both Virgos, and you and her mom are both Pisces. Did you realize that?
I did.
Her mom is March 1st, and then you're the 8th. But yeah, so somehow opposites do attract. It kind of worked out in a sense, but, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, share. What you want to say?
Hit the like button.
Hit it this way. Hit it this way. Don't hit it that way, okay? And then stay tuned. Tevis is going to be doing another video soon. So Thank y'all again for watching. We'll see y'all next time.
Thank you.
You know I love